Welcome to Tranquilly Coding. This is another series. It's about Android sensors. In lots of cases, we encounter using Android sensors. Previously, when I was creating a device info CPU-Z like apps, I encountered Android sensors and I learned the way to use the sensor data, show them in real time, etc. So in this video series, I will teach you how to do that in your own apps with Kotlin. So in here we are going to use XML as the layout, Kotlin as the main language, and we will be using an external library, that is MP Android chart, for real-time showcase. MP Android chart doesn't actually support real-time data showcase, but with little tweak we can make it work. So first, what is sensor? So a sensor is a device that detects and measures physical phenomena or environmental condition. So it will track and send data to the device about our physical and environmental conditions, and the device will use that data and then pass it to the application, which will improve the performances or show us any kind of activities inside the apps or the phone. So that can be motion, environment, etc. So now sensor are two types based on CPU state. One is wake up sensor and another one is non-wake up sensor. The wake up sensors can wake up the device CPU to report sensor event even when the device is in a low power state, such as a sleep mode, like if phone is locked and the screen is off, this kind of stuff. Wake up sensors are good in apps like pedometer or GPS tracker, this kind of functionalities where you need the sensor to work when the screen is off or it is locked. And there is non-wake up sensor. It will not wake up the device CPU, so it will only operate when the device is awake and the CPU is actively running. It will be used in cases like device info app or CPU-Z like app, where you don't need to use the wake up sensors because it will only show the data when the user is inside the app. But if you want to show like notification and track the progress using background services, then the wake up sensor is the way to go. In our cases, we will be using the non-wake up sensors. And there is two types of sensors according to the sensor calibration. So in lots of cases you will see like two variation of the sensor, like sensor gyroscope and sensor gyroscope uncalibrated. So what does this mean? So calibrated means this sensor have undergone the calibration process to improve the accuracy and reliability of the data. So this process is done when manufacturing the device. The sensor are calibrated to avoid any biases, drift or other inaccuracies. Uncalibrated sensor provides raw data without any bias correction. They may include drift bias values, which can be used by advanced developers to apply their own calibration technique. These are useful when developers want to implement custom sensor fusion or a calibration algorithm, but in our cases we will be using the calibrated one. The sensors are divided into three categories in Android. One is motion sensors, second is environmental sensors, and the third is position sensors. We will be going through the most used sensors, if possible all of them one by one, and show how to get the data, how to use them and show them in real time using MP Android chart. In the upcoming videos, we will set up the project and get data from these sensors and show them into MP Android chart using Kotlin and XML. So this is for today. See you in the next video.